My name is Alan Franks. I am the property manager of Franklin Estates 1, 2, and 3. And each year I have people come in right around the springtime and they're asking me, Alan, what can we do with this land? Why don't we do a community garden? And unfortunately I didn't know anything about gardening, so there was nothing I could really do to help them. I kept on putting it off, and then one rent week, it was so amazing. Debbie from Williamson County United Way, she walks into my office. I'd never seen this woman before. It's one of my busiest days of the week, and I'm thinking, what does this woman want? I don't have any homes for sale. There's nothing I can really do for this lady. And she asked me, do I know anybody that's interested in developing a community garden? During that time, we were standing there scratching our heads and thinking at each other, what's next? How are we going to get this to happen? I look back at my office and I see this little young guy walk into the office, and I tell Debbie, let me go see what this boy wants. So I walk up to the office, and this little guy, he's saying that he's with Redemption City Church. It's a new church in the area, and that he's wanting to see if he could do some volunteer work, maybe painting some decks or helping some elderly people that do some work to their homes that are unable to. So I told him, I said, yeah, I needed a break from thinking about the garden and get away from Debbie for just a second, because she kept making my mind turn and turn and turn. So I get him on my golf cart and I back the golf cart up, and it hits me right at that moment. I say, so Tucker, you know anything about gardening? And that's when he tells me that he's doing a garden at his church, that they know everything about the gardening. And I took off across the parking lot. He was hanging on to the golf cart for dear life because I was going 90 to nothing to Debbie. Debbie was looking at me like I was crazy coming across with this little young teenage boy, and she thought, what is Alan doing now with this little teenage boy? We don't have time to mess with this. We got to figure out how to plant this garden. I introduced her to Tucker, and behind me is what you see. Redemption City came out here, they planted our garden. They brought family, friends, they even brought children out here that was planting this garden, and as you can see behind me, the outcome of all this has happened.